I was just gonna ask you about love because it's on your jacket, and I think it's on the wall behind you. Like
It's everywhere.
Yeah, tell. Can you tell me? And that's the 10 foot, the 10 not 10 not 10 foot. Sorry, 10-story mural in Oakland. Love me now before I'm gone. When did love become a big theme for you?
I would say love is apparent from birth to the majority of humans, right? You're born into love. There's a few circumstances. Let's not worry about the odd. Let's think about the masses, right? So it's like we are here to love and be loved. That is it. And somewhere along the way in our journey, we lose our way. And part of that is in America, love is more about romanticism, right? Rom coms, Valentine's Day, roses and chocolates, and like those are gifts. Those are acts of service. That is showing that you love someone, yes, but more in the romantic sense. Or I love my Jordans, or I love this jacket, or I love this art. That's another thing. And I think what we're doing wrong is really realizing the magnitude and the power of love. And many could call love God. God is love. Mother Nature, the universe, another energy, whatever anyone really believes in. And I don't think there's a definition, not an appropriate definition. The dictionary says it's a strong feeling of affection.
Mm.
Does that sound like the definition of love? No. That to me sounds like the definition of attraction. But, I'd say it's undescribable or undefinable, and it is what you needed to be in the moment. I also do say that it's not a sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice yourself to show love. There's moments where you sacrifice, but I also think when you sacrifice, you're showing your humanity, right? Because people would compare Jesus' sacrifice or Mother Teresa or Gandhi as ways of showing love. And that is a way of showing love, but it's more than that. And it's choosing love and leaning into love. Love is looking in the mirror and looking at yourself and saying, I love you. So somewhere along the line, I've went all over the place in my journey, lost that, found it, found myself in an auditorium yelling, I am love in front of 300 people one day. I've always been an artist, so I like drawing 4-letter words, a lot of tagging and graffiti style artwork when I was growing up. So I just started using it just like some of the other 4-letter words. Time is another word I used a lot. Or ticker around time, tick, tick, tick. So things like that. Power, that's a 5-letter word. So like just strong words.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I'm trying to simplify this human journey into we either operate out of love or we operate out of fear. And that's it. I'm not saying that fear is bad, but living from fear is bad. And if you turn on the TV, all you see is politics and pandemics and racism and gender battles and you name it. So of course we're going to think, oh, this world sucks. There's no love in it. And you're living in fear. You're in this state of fear and stressed out and anxiety and cortisol and all that. But what if we decide instead of reacting to that, we start responding and asking questions like, how can I come from love? How can I choose love? How can I take action? Right? Love is a verb. It's an active choice. And instead of reacting, let me respond. In most cases, like start with loving yourself and continue to go from there. So it's this long journey. I'm trying to make it simple. I'm creating a culture of love is what I say here. And the more we could come from that, I truly believe that we can unite as a whole. And it's not about agreeing with each other. We do not have to agree. We don't even have to understand each other, right? Everyone's got different views, cultures, agendas, and all of that. But if we could align that we're human and that we're seeking love and willing to give love, let's start there.
Man, that's so huge. I appreciate that so much. And I think what I'm seeing with our young people in our work is that idea of like, I'm a middle school club going to start in a couple of hours. So today they're making a thing for somebody in their life who they love They have to do this little hand print, and they're gonna draw it in color. And they started on it last week, and they're like, I was like, this is for somebody in your life that you love, but I told them it can't be like one of these little girls at the school, right? I'm down with that. You pay your own money for that. This is for somebody you want to honor. Either it could be a cousin, it could be whatever, but it can't be like I'm not here to pay for your little dating life, you know. And
Hmm.
some of them were like, "Why can't?" I said, "If you want something for that person, buy it yourself. I don't have a problem with you giving to them, but you're not going to use this resource is for you to honor somebody else, right?" And like, I think ultimately this idea of like, what does love mean to you? I think I'm gonna ask him that today in our check-ins. What does love mean to you?